referring to the video that I just did, it says that our God is a jealous God, right? Now, if our God knows for a fact that He is the truth and He is the only, why be jealous if you were serving someone else? Because we all have our free will. It would be our laws, not His. So He would just focus on the people that belongs to Him, that serves Him, and He wouldn't give a damn about the others. He will only focus on the ones that serve Him, right? Because He knows that He's the truth. So why be jealous of the ones that don't serve Him? Because they nothing. They nothing. So if you don't serve me because I know I'm the truth and I know way, it's your law, it's not mine. So let me just focus on the ones that do believe in me. For what is so special about the ones that don't, that He is jealous that they don't? But yet, it also says in the Bible that God hated. He hated. But yet, if we have hate in our hearts, we can go to hell for hating. And if we have jealousy in our hearts, we can go to hell for jealousy. Because if I tell you I hate you, I can't get in the doors of heaven with hate in my heart. If I walk around this world jealous, I can't get into the gates of heaven for having jealousy or hate in my heart. But yet the God that we serve, He hated. And He had jealousy in His heart. But yet they say that He is a loving God. So that means that if I am in the image of the God that I serve, I can love, but at the same time, I can hate and I can be jealous. But yet we know you can't go to heaven with hate in your heart. Because if you say that you hate something, you got to watch your mouth. Don't say you hate. You can go to hell for hating. But yet God hated. And I hear a lot of Christians saying, and a lot of religious people saying, well, God hated. That means I can hate. I can hate what He hates. I hear a lot of Christians saying that. I can hate what God hated. But yet you realize that you can't get in the doors of heaven with hate in your heart. You can't even get to heaven with jealousy. And you know how many people with jealousy in their heart right now? What they are capable of doing? You know how many people that's on this planet right now and they got hate in their heart and what they're capable of doing? That sounds like a narcissist to me. As long as you loving me, you serving me, you obeying me, I will love you. But if you serve someone else, if you worship someone else, I could hate you and be jealous that you serving someone else. And look at the image of everybody that is in this dimension that got jealousy and hatred in their heart. They are capable of doing anything to you or whoever you were giving that attention to. Right? So it sounds contradictory when you get deep into religion and Christianity. It sounds contradictory. Yo, you can't get into heaven with hate in your heart. You can't do that. We serve a loving God, but yet He hated though. And He's a jealous God. And I grew up to believe that our God was jealous because He don't want you to serve no one else but Him. I believe that. With all my heart and soul, I believe that. But now that I have awakened to a better consciousness and a higher consciousness, why would He be jealous? And we all have our free will to do what we want. We have our free will to serve who we want. So if we have our free will to serve and worship who we want, why would this God of the universe, why would this God that we serve be jealous if the God knows that we have the free will to serve whoever we want? And then in the end times, which is now, the religion is coming into flourish, where we having a one world religion, a one world government, and a one world currency. Why should we have a one world religion That means everybody on this planet is going to have to serve one God because he's jealous that people is turning away. Why would you be jealous? Why would you be jealous? Right now in the end times, we are having one world government, one world currency, and one world religion. Why do we got to have one world religion? This God is so jealous that he is going to make it a one world religion so you can't serve no one but him. This is how jealous he is. But yet, why would you be jealous if you know that you are the truth and you are the way? And we have our free will to serve whoever we want and do whatever we want. So if you are aware that you are the truth, you are the light, why be jealous? What the ones that is not serving you? What is it about them that you got to be jealous of? Is it the entity and the God that they are worshiping that you were jealous of? Or you not getting all the attention that you want? Or you know the God that we are serving is either the real God or something that you isn't. Because it's contradictory that you hear a lot of Christian and religion people saying, oh, you can't get into heaven with hate in your heart. You can't get into the heavens with jealousy in your heart. But yet our God that we worship is a jealous God. And he hated it. So when you think about stuff like that, it's like, that means I can walk around and hate whoever I want. I can walk around and be jealous all day because the God that I serve hated. The God that I serve is a very jealous God. And I am in the image of that God. But yet, I still know that I can't walk around with jealousy, envy, and hatred in my heart. And yet, I can see with my two eyes what people is jealousy and what people with hate in their heart, what they're capable of doing. And if you look at the end times, you got all this stuff that is going on in our universe, in our dimension. The world is coming apart. And they are cracking down on the woke. Now, it's 11 o'clock at night, and the thought came to me because I was watching a live and I got triggered. And it triggered me because I always felt this way. It's just that I never got triggered to make a video until I went through someone's live. And we have to be very mindful and think about the God that we are serving right now. Because the God that this universe right now is serving, he's very jealous. He's a hateful God. Because it tells you in the Bible he hated. What he hated? Esau? He hated one of them. I don't read the Bible. I know he hated. That sounds weird to me. That sounds like our God has a control issue. He need to do some reevaluation. Because he got a lot of hate in his heart, don't he? He got a lot of jealousy. He can't get into the gates like that. And you serve him. You worship him. You go to church every day and serve the man that got hatred in his heart and is jealous. But yet y'all say he's a loving God. When is he loving? When you serving him? What happens if you don't serve him? He's going to hate you. He's jealous. So that means you got to stick with him. Or you're going to be under his wrath. What the fuck do that sound like to you? It doesn't sound like free will to me, don't it? Is that why in the end times there's going to be war on the saints? The ones that knows the truth and the ones that don't serve him? Is this why in the great tribulation there's going to be war on the saints and not war on the ones that serve him? Because in the Bible it says that in the end times, as long as you serve him, he's going to make sure you eat and drink all day. And he's going to be on this earth so you can serve him and his people. That's in Revelations. I know that part. Let me shut up.